So, what did President Obama do just days after American voters completely rejected the failed policies of the Democrats? Well, he apparently decided he was king, disregarded our Constitution, ignored the separation of powers, and issued an executive order granting amnesty to illegal aliens. He did. He did that despite the fact that he traveled the country the past 6 years acknowledging he didn't have the power to simply bypass Congress. In many ways, I think Obama's handling of the immigration issue summarizes nearly every policy position in his administration. Again and again, he shows an absolute contempt for the American public and a childish stubbornness to do it his way, no matter how bad the idea really is. Remember last summer when President Obama issued an executive order to defer deportation of children who illegally crossed our border? That executive order created a huge immigration crisis along the border with tens of thousands of illegal aliens arriving into our country. It got so bad, the president had to open up our own military bases to provide housing for the influx of illegal aliens coming across the border. No, the bottom line is that President Obama just doesn't get it. In my book, Scorpions for Breakfast, I tell him my meeting with the president in the Oval Office when I looked him in the eye, told him I didn't want to talk about so-called comprehensive immigration reform while our border was out of control. Meanwhile, his administration continues to tell us from 3,000 miles away that our border is more secure than ever. Well, it is not secure. And whether the president agrees with me or not, I make sure he heard me loud and clear the day that we met on the tarmac. You know, the president and his party had both houses in Congress for 2 years and could have secured our borders and fulfilled the promise to fix our broken immigration system. But they failed. Frankly, failure is a hallmark of the Obama administration. They failed the American people regarding immigration policy. They failed to protect our citizens, and they failed to preserve the rule of law. In the end, Republicans fully understand what it means to be accountable, and we know what's right and what's wrong. Wrong is failing to secure our border. Wrong is President Obama accumulating more debt than any president in our history. Wrong are millions of unemployed Americans. Wrong is our president apologizing for America when he travels abroad. What's right? Right is calling a terrorist, well, a terrorist. Right is calling a Christmas tree a Christmas tree. And calling a menorah. Right is not being afraid to say to those who are here illegally, you deserve no favoritism and no driver's licenses. Right is not being ashamed to salute the flag, wear a flag pin, say the Pledge of Allegiance, or sing the national anthem. I think what should bother us the most is that we have a president who suggests that America is not an exceptional nation. What other country has sent its finest young men and women to fight on distant battlefields for justice and peace? What other nation ever rose to such strength, it rose not to conquer, but to protect. What other such nation has acted not to dominate, but to liberate? We are an exceptional nation, all right. That's just a fact. Written in blood and sacrifice of American patriots and of them.